I am Rujuta Diwekar. I'm a dietitian. I work out of Mumbai, and I've also written 3 books on diet, wellness, weight loss and fitness. I've also worked on a DVD called The Indian Food Wisdom and the Art of Eating Right. So basically what I do through my work is that I try and promote the Indian way of eating, promote our regional native wisdom, try and bring people back to eating the way they have been grown up eating, because that's one of the best ways of staying healthy, fit and enjoying your life. What inspired me to take to this profession? Well, I don't know. I think it's like this, that when you're not smart enough to crack an admission in Mithibai, or when you're not smart enough to become a doctor or a lawyer or a chartered accountant, or even make it to that management course in your college next door, then you come up with a profession like this because you don't require too much qualification or too much brains or too much smartness to become a dietitian. I think that has been one of the major factors that I became a dietitian. But what I really loved is that while I was doing my graduation in industrial chemistry, I used to work as a part-time instructor. So I would work in aerobic studios and I would take the warm-up for the main instructor, and then most of the fitness studios would let me take their classes free of cost if I would work as a warm-up instructor. I loved this world of fitness. I loved the world of yellow lights, wooden flooring. I loved the world where people spoke how to lose their weight, what is it that they're currently eating, what's the latest fad. It really made me feel that this is just so much fun, interesting, and it's so full of gossip that it will be great to make a career in it. Thankfully, by the time I passed out from my industrial chemistry in 1999, SNIT came up with this course along with IIT Mumbai. It was called Post-Graduation in Sports Science and Nutrition, and that's how I opted to do this, and from there on became a journey of turning my hobby into a more serious profession. I was now professionally qualified to teach and speak on diet and wellness and nutrition. What keeps me going or what makes me successful? First of all, thank you for calling me successful. I feel I still have a very, very, very long way to go. But it's the fact that I have constantly kept studying. I study formally, so I make sure that I'm doing at least one course on yoga or Ayurveda and the Indian philosophy on wellness. So for that I go to the Himalaya, either Rishikesh or Uttarkashi, and then I also stay updated on what is really happening globally in the world of fitness. So either Australia or UK or US. So one course in the Himalaya and one course in the West to really study what are the next trends that are coming 5 years later in health, wellness and fitness. So that's how I try and stay updated on all the latest trends and also on the philosophy of eating right according to the Indian school of thought. And my work involves really blending these two and ensuring that today, as global citizens, we Indians know how to pick our food, what is the right food to eat at right time, and how to avoid all the junk from our lives. My main message to every youngster would be genuinely just follow your heart, because what is a nobody's profession today could become the most hotshot profession 20 or 30 years later. And 20-30 years later you could be leading the spot. To give you my example, no one ever grows up thinking I'm going to become a dietitian. People grow up thinking I'm going to become an astronaut, I'm going to become a pilot, a doctor, whatever. But today I meet youngsters who say that I want to become a dietitian, and they are saying that because the wellness industry has grown over a period of time. So maybe you want to be a painter, maybe you want to be a window fixer, maybe you want to be a plumber, something which means nothing today. But who knows, 15 years down the line it could be the biggest profession that that the world is looking at. So just follow your heart, be in a profession that you cannot imagine your life without, and have a good time. Keep studying every single year, even after you have passed out of college, because real education starts after formal education comes to an end. Thank you.